Okay, where I'm at with this is hopefully near the finish line. The objective all along has been to tile this sphere with 12 of this, which is the most basic 10-fold rosette from Islamic geometry, 10-fold symmetry. The sphere has 12-fold symmetry, so all in all this will have a 60-fold symmetry. My first attempt at the tiling, well, after the map maker scores, was using a pentagram on the top and these dart-shaped gores going around the poles, around the equators, sorry, around the equator. And what that did is I realised that I lose the symmetry about these triangles, so I thought, well, what if I divide this triangle into 3? That circumscribes a hexagram around that small hexagon, around the pentagon, around the pentagon inside the pentagram. So it was easy enough to modify my projection layout to produce these correctly sized pentagons, and 12 of those will completely tile that sphere. Right, now to marking out the pattern, I realised that the circle that circumscribes that pentagon, the first row of petals has to go touch the points of that circle. It can't go beyond that circle, and that way the symmetry is maintained. And the second, let me just get the other one. The second row of petals, which is the stellations on this, has to be shared between neighbouring rosettes. So I figured out that if I did a design in the flat of one rosette with 5 surrounding rosettes, which I did in the flat, it would give me that pattern and allow me to get these little symmetrical layouts in the corners, these triangles, in these triangles, yeah. So yeah, I did that, and when you draw it flat, you get these weird parallelograms in these gaps. So I cut along the stellation and the edges of the stars up to the centre of the shared petal, not the shared petal, the shared petal, and that joins together to give me the pattern that I need. So now I need to transfer that pattern to these. This is too big a scale. I did it at the scale that I did the original design at, and it's too big for this sphere, so this has to be now scaled down to fit these pentagons. I don't know why I mix them up so much. So that's where I'm at. I've got to now work out, it's not complicated. I think I've just got to, it's a question of alignment, this is now. I've got to make sure that I can find my centre from my layout chart and projection chart. I've got to be able to mark my centre, and I'll do the layouts with it large, and then mark out this pentagon and cut it down times 12, so it's really time consuming. Every one of these layouts takes about 30 minutes, and that's without colour in it, so you can imagine times 12, 30 minutes, 6 hours. So every time you and most of it you're throwing away, most of it becomes rubbish. Some of it I'm turning into coasters. Okay, that's where I'm at. Thanks.